Okay, so use Demoivre to write this in rectangular form. Now this is a little bit different because I just want to point this out. There's a negative here. Now, if you look at your tables book, it'll tell you that sine of a negative angle will give you minus sine of the angle. But cosine of the negative angle will give you is the same as positive cosine of the angle. And that comes from our unit circle. The fact that C is positive in this quadrant, but sine is not. Okay, so if we have minus sine here, normally for polar form this is plus, so that means that this angle here is actually minus pi over 4, because that's what's made the minus sign. So I'm just going to change that first. So the argument is actually minus pi over 4. Power 6. Okay, now I'm going to apply the Demoivres. Okay, so 2 to the power 6 cosine of 6 by minus pi over 4 plus I sine of 6 times minus pi over 4. Okay, so 2 to the power 6 is 64 times cosine of 6 over 4 is 3 over 2, so minus 3 pi over 2 plus I sine minus 3 pi over 2. Now, you put these in your calculator in radian mode. Minus 3 pi over 2 is actually 90 degrees, isn't it? So so this one you'll get, well, you can say that cosine of a negative angle is just cosine of the positive angle, but cosine of a negative angle is minus I sine of the angle. Okay, now you could have just stuck that in your calculator, I think, and you get the same answer, but it's 64 times cosine 3 pi over 2, which is 270 degrees, is 0, and minus sine 3 pi over 2 is 1, so it's minus 1i. So it's minus 1i. So I get 0 minus 64i is the result. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's minus. So it's double negative. Apologies. That makes that plus. Okay, so that's minus 1i. Minus 1i. Which becomes plus i. Okay. So just, if you're given Demoivres to put into rectangular form and there's a negative in there, you just gotta change, that means the angle was negative, and you gotta change it first. Okay.